Layoffs here in the United States are continuing, which is scary because what we learned today is that the unemployment rate continues to fall, which means more people are working. And we also added 256,000 new jobs into our workforce just last month. Yeah, it's crazy. I want to break down what's going on, which businesses are actually laying off employees, which according to the latest report, this could mean thousands and thousands of people will be laid off over the next couple of months. Stores are even closing, which means more layoffs as well and some economic trouble. But according to the reports today, Donald Trump has a little bit of a problem when it comes to his agenda moving forward. I'll break all this down in just a moment, but all I ask is one thing. Takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoyed these daily updates. And now let's begin. So because of all the stories that we've been hearing over the past several weeks, there's a lot of pressure on Donald Trump and his administration as to what they plan on doing moving forward. Look at some of these stories. This one says Macy's and Kohl's announce a nationwide store closure. Just to give you an idea, and I'm not going to go through the entire list of which stores of Macy's is closing and where, or which stores of Kohl's is closing. Okay, I'll show it to you really quick. You can pause the video, but just understand at this time, Macy's is planning on closing 66 stores. Okay, they're going to close 66 stores across more than 24 states. They're calling this a bold new chapter. Now, I want to show you which locations these are really quick. Okay, there they are. I'm just going to go over it really quick. You can pause the video if you're concerned that the Macy's in your location will be closing down. There you go. Now, as far as Kohl's is going to be closing 30 stores before April. Today is January 10th. We got February and March. These stores are going to be shutting down soon. Again, 27 underperforming stores is what they're going to do. Okay, across 15 states. Here you go. These are the states that and the places where they will be closing down. All right. Now, here's the reason why this is such a big deal. Because we are seeing all these stores close. We're seeing businesses lay off employees. Like this report just the other day from Microsoft, where Microsoft looks to lay off thousands of potential employees. Okay, potentially thousands of employees. Microsoft plans on laying off less than 1%. Here's the problem. They have over 220,000 employees, which means 1% is still a substantial number. Still over 2,000 employees. Then look at this. This is a report from the other day as well. REI is going to lay off 400 employees and elimination of a business division. Okay, they're trying to grow. They're trying to sustain what they've done over the past several years. So again, some changes. But again, I bring it up because of this. This is the report that came out this morning, the jobs report. It says in the December jobs report, it shows unemployment fell to 4.1%. It says 256,000 jobs were added to finish 2024 on a high note. I want to read a little bit of this to you. Okay, look at this. It says, data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics released Friday showed 256,000 new jobs were created in December, far more than the 165,000 expected by economists and higher than the 212,000 seen in November. The unemployment rate fell from 2.2% down to 2.1%. It says December marked the most monthly job gains seen since March of 2023. Now, we're going to see what this looks like. We're going to see how this is going to impact us, but here's what we know. By seeing unemployment come down, which means more people are going back to work, okay? Or they're getting kind of aged out of unemployment. And 256,000 people just were added to the workforce, okay? Jobs were added. Here's why this is crazy. As we see unemployment come down, as we see more people get jobs, right? There's more upward pressure on inflation. Well, that creates a problem. Look at this. It says Trump won't like the jobs report's message. It says declining unemployment puts inflation risks back in focus. One of the things that Donald Trump tried to do, or was planning to do, is he was going to impose tariffs on other countries. This includes Canada, Mexico, China, and other countries. But if we put tariffs on other countries, it's likely going to increase costs for us here in the United States. And that's where experts say we need to be very cautious. Now, I want to read a little bit of this, this article to you. Okay, this is from Bloomberg. Look at this. It says the Federal Reserve is probably headed into wait-and-see mode as far as their cuts. It says Friday's excellent job market report showed that the unemployment rate fell to just 4.1%, meaningfully reducing the urgency to cut policy rates in a world where inflation is still above the Fed's 2% target. It says President-elect Donald Trump should follow the central bank's lead and put tariffs, deportation, and any extra tax cuts on hold, at least until the economy proves that it would benefit from intervention. It says it's hard to see why the incoming administration would want to rock the boat. The economy is enjoying one of the longest stretches ever of unemployment, around 4%. And the one thing we know about the Trump agenda is that its ramifications are unknowable. That's the big thing. Could what Donald Trump has planned, could it benefit the United States? Absolutely. Could it actually hurt the United States in the short term? It could. And that's what experts are worried about. That's why economists are saying maybe we put this on hold. However, it's not going to happen. Donald Trump has said that we cannot wait weeks to implement his agenda. It needs to happen within days. We are 10 days away from Donald Trump being inaugurated as the 47th president of the United States. It's coming. It's coming in just 10 days on January 20th. So, these changes that we're going to see, are we going to see additional upward pressure on inflation? Possibly. Are more people going to go back to work and push the inflation number back up even higher? Possibly. But here's the thing. The economy is strong. We know it's doing well. Yeah, the stock market's kind of selling off, but there's reasons, right? A lot of the country is, or a lot of California, specifically the Los Angeles area, is on fire. We got a lot of the South is dealing with rain, snow, ice, cold conditions, right? We're seeing that. But right now, everything's changing. Here's what I can tell you. What we know is that these layoffs from some of these companies are going to continue because they are trying to remove the pieces, the people that they don't need. They're going to continue to lay off, thousands and thousands of employees. Businesses are going to close. We're going to see this, right? Some new businesses are going to pop up. They'll be more efficient, okay? They'll be very effective. They'll make money. They'll be profitable. And they're going to lead us into this new kind of economy. So here's what I can tell you. And just want to warn you on this. There's going to be some massive changes. I don't know exactly what they're going to look like. Don't know exactly when they're coming. But we are going to see some massive changes, which means you could be out of a job. You could actually get a massive raise. You could start your own business. We don't know. But we're going to find this out together. So that's what we know as of today. Again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.